Hey guys, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, here today to talk about gold chocobo feathers. Now 2 years ago I did a vid that's basically the marmite of my vids. Some like it, some hate it, and that is about the amber draft chocobo. And it was said that I didn't describe how best to get the gold chocobo feathers, so I've come back to fix that problem. Better late than never, and I apologise if I didn't explain myself very well at the time. I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, so there we go, a gold chocobo feather. It's a unique, untradable item that's unsellable and market prohibited. So I'm going to run to where you actually trade these in, and on the way I'm going to explain how you get them. So this is from the main Ifrit and Uldar. They're in all 3 locations. In Gridani, it's right opposite the amphitheatre, and Limsa and Minza, if you go to the Arth Castle and you run towards the delivery Moogle, he's right next to that person there. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of exercise. So here we go. So we're going to run to here. Okay, now basically to get a gold chocobo feather, you need to recruit a friend. Now basically this means that someone who isn't already playing Final Fantasy, say you're sitting at home, you think, do you know what, my friend would really enjoy this, I think it'd be really fun to go questing with my friend online. Alright, very simple. All you do is you go through the lodestone or Mog station. There's a button there that says recruit a friend campaign, and by selecting that you can then put in their email address. Make sure so you have the email address, that would be very useful. Once you then have the email address, you send it to them, they'll receive a code, and when they set their account up, all they have to do is put in that code, and voila, once they've put that code in, they are now your friend who is now recruited. And you'll then get rewards. Now, as a recruitee, they will get silver chocobo feathers, so they will get rewards in themselves too. They'll get gear, they get items. It's basically a bit more bog standard, but they still get rewards, so do not think that they're missing out. And I'd like to point out the person you're looking for is a Calamity Salvager. The recompense officer, he gets you gear that you've done in previous events, and he can bring it back for you as long as you've completed the event. But the Calamity Salvager is the guy you want. You want to select Deal in Spoils, and there's your exchange system. Okay, so the silver feathers are basically weapons and a little bit of armor pieces, but these are, say, for the recruit E. Now, as a recruiter, this is what you're looking for, so select that. Now, we've got a lot of dice here and some tickets. Do not bother with the tickets. They are a waste because there are a lot of easier ways to get them, especially if you're a hunter. But here you go, these are the 3 main items you're looking at. These are your mount rewards, and you see they cost difference in tokens. Now, I want to explain something very carefully with this friend recruitment system. I had a friend, I recruited him, and he played for a good year. Now out of that I got 15 chocobo feathers, but then he stopped playing for over a year, he came back, I didn't get any more. Now it's hard to say, it could be one of 2 reasons. 1, 15 of free subscription months is the most you're going to get out of them. For every subscription they pay for, you get 5 chocobo feathers. Or it could be that he stopped playing for so long that then the friendship thing was cancelled. I doubt that's the case, so I think it's more you only get 15 maximum, because if not, you'd get chocobo feather after chocobo feather and it'd build up over and over and over again. So I had 3 friends, one hasn't played in over a year, the other 2 stopped playing, they tried it, it wasn't for them, but thanks to them I was able to get the Twintania mount. So I'm very grateful for that. Bit sad because I have no friends to play Final Fantasy with, but hey ho, that's life. So the thing you should know about that you can only do a maximum of 5 friend recruitments. That's why I'm a bit more cautious. I only have 2 friends I can recruit left. I don't really want them to be people who just play it for a month and get on board. I want people who are going to play for at least a year. I haven't got any friends like that, so we want to be careful. Make sure you pick people who they like playing MMOs, for example. They know what they're getting themselves into. That's the biggest tip I can give. If they're people who they want a game that has an ending, they want a game they just pick up and play and then put down and play something else, this isn't the game for them. You want people who are like you and enjoying the game, because then it works out best for both of you. Not only do you get a friend who plays, you'll get more gold chocobo feathers. Now, as another little hint, I would suggest aim for the Twintania mount first. Not only does this have a pet action, but it is the most unique mount on this list. Then, if you have saved up some more chocobo feathers, get the Manogram horn. I'll show these later on, so you'll explain why. And only if then after that, then get the amber draft chocobo whistle. It's actually because of this mount I'm showing this vid, because it's got as many dislikes as likes. And I was like, well, unless people tell me what they didn't like about the vid, I can't correct it. And because I'm only a smaller YouTuber, I don't get paid for this. I just do it because I enjoy it. I want to help you guys, so that's why I've come back to explain. Now, hopefully this recruitment thing, I've explained it a lot better for you guys. Okay, so let's go. I've shown you where to get it. Now we're going to just go off and show one of the mounts for you guys. Or two, for that matter. Now, there's a reason why I said pick those 3 mounts. So if you've got a friend, let's say he subscribes the whole time, you get 15 gold Chocobo feathers. That is fantastic. You can get the Twintania mount. So it looks epic, it has a pet action, does that sprightly twist from the battle it does in the Binding Call of Bahamut turn 5. So if you fought Twintania and you think, yeah, that is a really cool mount, I want that, then that's how you go about it. But then once you've done that, I would say aim for this one next. It's basically the Fenrir mount from the Gold Saucer, but it's smaller. Its colour is very different, and instead of having ice, when it flies, it gets a nice red sparkle. The only downside is the bigger your character, the more stupid this mount looks. The size does vary slightly, obviously depending on your character size, but the problem is that it just looks a bit weird. Lalafels, like the one in front of me, they ride it better, but for the bigger characters, if you don't mind the oversize, then I'd say definitely get this. But so it's up to you. Now, so just be very cautious with those mounts. The good news is about the gold Chocobo feathers, if you create an alt character, then that character, all the gold feathers that you have accumulated will transfer over. So every time I make a new alt character, for example, you get these all transferred over. So when I created my most recent one, when my husband was trying it out, it didn't work out, but I got 25 gold Chocobo feathers straight away on my character from my 3 previous friends. But remember, there is a limit to how many you can recruit, so be careful. If you want to have a quick, just say, right, I just want the Twintania mount, nothing else, then go recruit just 3 friends, and after that first phase, you'll get it. And you will get the draft Chocobo mount. Now, the reason I say leave the Amber draft, that is the wrong one. The reason I say leave the Amber draft Chocobo is because after your friend subscribes for so many days, you're going to get this mount anyway. This is the draft Chocobo, and the Amber draft Chocobo is just basically slight variation color so that it's red rather than yellow. So my advice would be, well, instead of just spending 8 of your feathers a bit needlessly, just wait, save up, and get the Twintania mount, and it'll be a lot more worth it. And this one you're going to get free anyway. And any other items, and this also transfers across alt characters, and any other items you get as a recruiter will get transferred across. So there you go, guys. I hope this vid has been a bit more explanatory about how you get the gold Chocobo feathers. So remember, it's only if you recruit friends. It sounds harsh and a bit unfair, but I view it as anything. It's like the PvP mounts. Unless you do the PvP fight, you do well, you're not going to get the mount. I'm talking about the season PvP mounts that are very rare and only the people who did it have. I don't complain that I missed out because I didn't do it. At the end of the day, Final Fantasy is a business, and the more people who play, it's more money for them. You know, we enjoy the game, but they enjoy the profit. So, although the creators, I'm sure they enjoy the game as well because they're part of it, but at the end of the day, it is still a business. So, it seems a bit unfair, but to say, right, well, I'm going to get these mounts if you guys actually play it or what have you, or get friends to play with you. But then it's rewarding because you get a friend to play with as well. So you're both going to get rewards. You'll get a mount at the end of it no matter which way you swing it. And as well, it's just, you know, a good rewarding system. Everything has an up and a downside no matter which way you look at it. So again, I hope this vid has helped a lot more in explaining about the gold Chocobo feathers. Where you can trade them in, how you get them, be cautious. Because once they're spent, they're spent. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe. Please keep watching my vids. Thank you for the support of those who do still watch them. Hit the like button, and if you do hit the dislike button and there's a reason, please let me know. A dislike means nothing to me, but if there's something about the vid that I can improve on, then I will do my best to try and fix it, because we all have to start somewhere, and I like to try and make this best as I can be. I don't get paid for this, so I can't improve my equipment. But the best I can do is try and make these vids more enjoyable for you guys. So thanks for taking your time out of your day to watch this vid. Please stay safe, be cheerful. Until next time, Goodbye.